Fijiana development side. It was a 48-0 win over Vanuatu. Chloe Sampson is our referee. Fiji in the pink, Tonga in all white. It'll be Fiji to get us underway. Cup semi-final. There's a real sense of anticipation in the air as Tonga have the first possession. And Saleh, the nerves going to be something that maybe come into this match?
Yeah, a lot of nerves.
And early on, Fiji with an opportunity. We saw both these teams with big wins, very really tested were they in their quarterfinals, so this will be an interesting encounter. You see a couple of infringements early by Tonga. Now here's a chance, and it's the first try, and it's the captain,
Rugby Nambulangi.
Well, it was a bit of weight of position and weight of territory. Eventually, Tonga resolve was broken early.
Yeah, always difficult to defend 4 meters from the goal line, and it's a quick tap. Good decision making by the Fijiana players and move the ball out wide. And then the try was scored by Rugby Nambulangi. She has been playing well yesterday, scoring a couple of tries. Good, strong player.
Leading by example. Here's the co-captain.
Oh, they couldn't make the kick.
Conversion unsuccessful. You just see here on the replay. Too big, too strong, too close to the line. Fiji take the first advantage. And we are back live now. So Tonga not used to being behind. In fact, neither of these two teams have been behind at all at any stage of this competition so far. So new territory for Tonga to find themselves in. Out over the sideline.
Good defense by Luciana Tinai of Fiji. Good sliding defense.
Well, it's often said that defense wins championships. Is that the case in these sort of knockout matches, that how strong you are on defense will go a long way to seeing the final result?
Yes, exactly. Defense wins games.
We see Fiji won the ball back after defending. Under pressure here from Tonga. We've seen this a lot from Tonga, this aggressive style of defence up and in, trying to close the space. And the power of the Fijian side proving too strong. Does she have the pace? Over she goes again. Well, eyes all over the place here at the National Stadium.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Well, the
cameras everywhere.
The Tongan side definitely made Chloe Sampson know, hey ref, what's going on here? And maybe that little bit of ill discipline. I heard you make the point yesterday that if you've got the numerical advantage, you've got to score. You've got to take the opportunity.
Yeah.
Tonga now on the attack. Some good footwork. Has she got the pace to get on the outside? Good defence. And into the passing lane was Mere Watingolo. Off go Fiji again, keeping the ball alive. Is the tactic here when you're down to 6 to try and chew up the time, or to try and go for a try?
I think it's only important to look after the ball.
You must release on the ground.
Try will be a bonus, but to look after the ball as many phases as you can, so you get a lot of time.
Well, the defence is going to be tested here. They've got a overlap on the outside, and eventually in go Tonga. And it's a try through their captain, Moana Malupo Courtney.
Yep, great try. She held the width. She stayed between that 5 meter and the touchline. Made it easy for the last pass to go to her.
Conversion attempt is short.
This Tonga goal kicker, she's been kicking well. There you go.
It was Tau Halaliku with the final pass to open the space for her captain, Malupo Courtney. So they halve the deficit. 10-5 and a good restart. Try scorer goes barreling into Fijian defender. Well, have they awoken the Tongans after that quick start, Fiji?
They have the numbers.
Yes, they do. It's down to the execution. And now it's a foot race. Oh, good defense by the captain. Got up and under the ball.
Yeah.
And just punched it out. Ball stays in play, though. Or does it?
What's that?
There's the call of the knock-on.
Subs.
That was a good defense.
Yellow card back in. Oh, yellow.
Was it Rudy?
It was indeed.
Nambulangi.
Captain coming in. We'll see it on the replay here.
Yeah. And then he sneaked one underneath the ball and dislodged the ball. That is good. Try saving tackle.
Is that a deliberate tactic on defense?
Yes, definitely.
One of the tricks of the trade.
I've seen a lot of scored, not scored because of those kind of tackle.
Comments coming to you courtesy of Waisali Serevi. In my opinion, the greatest to ever play the game. Here supporting Oceania Rugby at the Sevens Championship up in the Solomon Islands. Fiji will do it right from their own line. And if she's got the pace here, how's the bounce? It's good. Regains her footing and puts the foot on the gas. Is she going to get there? Great cover defense coming across. But in the end...
Keleroyani Luvu.
Wow.
Great individual try. She saw the chip and chase was on because the Tongan defense were coming in full tilt because they wanted to stop them there. But she decided to have a kick, have a chip kick.
Conversion for good measure. And that takes us to half-time. Well, we'll take a look at the replay. And we'll get Waisali Serevi just to run us through. Well, we won't have time for the replay. In fact, we'll go straight to half-time. And this, the first women's semi-final of the championship, sees Fiji leading Tonga. Oceania Rugby taking you right into the heart of the two team huddles there. First of two Women's Championship semi-finals, second half underway. Tonga versus Fiji. And a mistake early from Fiji, who lead 15-5. Piece of individual brilliance from Keleroyani Luvu right at the end of the first half. Chip and chase, regather, and then put the afterburners on. Sees Fiji take a 10-point lead over Tonga. I'm joined in commentary by Waisali Serevi. And it was an entertaining first half, wasn't it?
It was an entertaining first half.
6.
Big scrum, Fiji. The pass goes straight. Just a little isolated, but she manages to turn on the blind side. And cut inside. Plenty of pink shirts around to secure the ball. Not sure I've ever seen Fiji play in pink before. I'm more accustomed to the white and black. this development side showing a new and exciting future potentially for sevens in Fiji.
Great cover defense by Tonga out there. Now they have the opportunity to look after the possession. The only thing Tonga is struggling at the moment is like they are slow to the breakdown. That's the reason the Fijiana are like stealing all the balls. They're getting penalized. If they manage to do that, they could have opportunities to score tries.
Well, in my opinion, Tonga need to be the next team to score if they're going to peg Fiji back. It's a 2-score game, and a mistake like that's not going to help. A reminder, one place up for grabs for a representative of Oceania in the Challenger Series. The highest qualifying team will take that spot in the Challenger Series. Tonga would dearly love it to be them. Fiji, well, they're already in the HSBC 7th circuit. Fijiana competing down in Cape Town overnight. Didn't catch up with their results. I was busy resting after a huge day here on day one at the National Stadium.
Tonga just missed the opportunity. They just lost on the first fish. In sevens, you need to look after the ball. You have to be patient. You have to have discipline. If you don't do that, you have to keep the ball. 2, 3, 4 phases. Then opportunities come.
It's maybe a misunderstood element for those not so familiar with the game, thinking that it's 100 miles an hour. Sometimes patience is a virtue. And as Sali Serevi correctly points out, keeping the ball, being patient in attack, and allowing opportunities for the danger players to shine. Thought they were up and over the ball, but they've conceded. Is this another opportunity for Fiji? High shot. And it's going to be a card. It's a yellow card there to Lavinia Tauhalaliku. Over from short distance. Too big, too strong. Looks like Mede. Watigolo to me. The Fijian flags are flying. And how hard is it to stop a player like that from so near to the line?
It's already difficult defending in sevens. And then when you have a big player like that, 2 meters from the goal line, if it was me, I'd just say, you just score a try. I don't know waste more energy tackling big people like that. But anyway, good try. Good hard lines. They chose the shortest way to the try line. There you go.
There's
there was a high tackle.
The high tackle, which set up the penalty. Tap. And off the shoulder.
And it was a no-look pass from number 6, Kele Rayani. It chose the big player.
It was a half-hearted appeal to say she was held up. But there was no stopping her close to the line. And plenty to do here, but she's over. So Fiji in short succession score again. This time Luciana Tinai, number 2.
Luciana Tinai.
Well, they're really turning it on the Fijiana development side.
That's the thing in sevens now. It's important, those kickoffs and those contact areas. When you win your kickoffs, especially when you're kicking, that's what happened when Fijiana won their own kickoff. Then they had the numbers on the right. They moved the ball. And then very strong runner. Very strong running by number 2, Luciana Tinai.
Yeah, 2 Tongan defenders on her back. And over she went. You talk about the kickoffs, those micro skills. Are that something that is being specially coached now in Rugby Sevens?
Yes. A lot of teams, coaches are doing a lot of kickoffs and the contact area, which is too important facet of game that wins games.
Set plays so critical, and the kickoff now being included together with scrum and line out. Wonderful to have these insights from Masali Serevi. Now operating in India, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Spreading the gospel of rugby sevens into the subcontinent as the handling lets Tonga down. Well, they've had opportunities to bring themselves back into the game, but the execution has just been off.
Yes. Again, like I said, you know, you have to have a lot of patience. If there's nothing on, you have to keep the ball. Wait to create one more phase of play and then move back to the spaces out wide. When you force things, it makes it more hard. And then now you have to defend. That is the worst thing you have to do after that, after losing the ball.
Well, Tonga back up to the full complement as Lavinia Tauhalaliku comes back from her time spent in the sin bin. A loose pass over the top. They've got the cover. And one-on-one here as she got the pace. Starts to get on the outside and turns the afterburners on. It's Seruvatu. And she goes all the way.
Talatoka Seruvatu. She trusted her speed. She trusted her speed and then thought, okay, I'm going to have a go.
Well, love the celebration.
Yeah.
Really showing her strength there, wasn't she?
Yeah.
As soon as there was a sniff of the try line ahead, she turned on the afterburners on the outside.
75-meter run.
Well, the try and the last say, Fijiana development. They win the first of the women's semi-finals, defeating Tonga 34-5. They advance to tonight's final. For Tonga, the best they can hope for is third. Stick around. We've got another women's semi-final coming up right after this.